Afternoon, this is Peter from Sun Insurance and Logistics. Uh, Shooting another video today. Uh, there are some those guys who have formed new trucking companies, and probably they don't know how to start, how to find a load. And I'm going to highlight or give you a load map what you're supposed to do to get your first load. So first of all, these are my opinions, and I stand corrected. But in most cases, this is what I usually tell people, my friends who start the LLC companies. So if you started last week or you're planning to start, this video is for you and it might help you. If you are new to this channel, please consider to look at the content, subscribe, share, and turn your notification on. I do videos every Saturday, so that every time I do a video, you are automatically notified. So today, let's go straight to the point. Now I'm gonna talk about how to beat your first load, the process involved, and what to do. So the first thing, you have to make sure your driver is somewhere in a city, and when you are searching for this load, you have to search for a load which is closer to where your truck is, and you have to know where your truck is. For example, don't bid for a load if your truck is too far and the time for pickup is very close. What I would recommend is search within a radius of 50 miles is understood. Okay, so once you know you have a truck in a city, for example, if you have a truck in Indianapolis, Indiana, the first thing to do is to go to your load board. I don't know which load board you are using, but most people use selectors, they use Panther and other load boards out there. So you go to your load board and set up your search parameter or criteria. And once you do that, um, if you are bidding for a cargo van, don't waste your time looking for straight truck loads or semi. Set up your computer so that it can give you a results of only cargo vans loads for cargo vans. So once you find a load, for example, in Indianapolis, put the state Indiana, and then Indianapolis. And once you submit your search, the search will show you the results within a 50-mile radius. And then what you do is there are two ways of bidding. You can either place a bid straight from the board, or you can write the broker who posted the load. You can write them an email. And when you are writing an email, be very, very brief because the brokers don't have time. For example, you might say, we will cover this load for $500. We do have a cargo van, say the dimensions, for example, 110 by 52 wide by 48 tall. The unity or the van is 25 miles out. So they know exactly what you are bidding for, and then they compare because there are a lot of people who are bidding and they prefer to go with a lower price and the shorter distance from the shipper. So that is very important. So after you submit the email, wait for the broker response. It usually takes time for them because they receive a lot of emails. It takes a lot of time for them to respond back. But if it takes too long, for example, 25 minutes, you can write a very polite email and ask the broker that I bid on your load. I haven't heard back. Is this still available, or did you get a chance to quote? And then they can probably respond back, or they may not. So if they don't respond back, then you can have an opportunity to go and bid for another load for the same vehicle. But very important, if the broker tells you that please hold the truck, I'm taking your bid to the customer, uh, I'm quoting my customer, or he's quoting his customer. So that means he has told you to preserve or to hold the truck for a few minutes until he gets the answer back. So when he comes back, he might not get the load, or he might get the load. So you have to be very, very careful. If he tells you to wait for 15 minutes, after 15 minutes, email him back and ask him whether he wants you to keep uh, holding the truck. And then when the broker responds back, if he tells you your bid is too high, so what you have to do here is to negotiate. If you bid 500 and he tells you too high, ask him what is the rate that his customer can take. Negotiate. If it was 500 and uh, he says 450, tell him 470. Negotiate until you guys arrive at the price which is reasonable. After you negotiate, if you agree that you're gonna do that load for $460, so what the broker does, he will have to book your truck. If he says that he's gonna book your truck, he's gonna send, which means you have a load. And the next thing is gonna send you what we call a rate confirmation. So this is a document which says you have a contract with him, and you have agreed to go pick up the load and to go drop the load. So he sends you the rate confirmation to your computer. It usually comes in a PDF form, and you sign it. You read, make sure you read everything, the fine print, sign it, and send it back to him through email. And after that, that means the load is now yours. You are on that load. The next thing you have to do is to dispatch your driver. Call your driver and send your driver the pickup address and at the time they are going to pick up that load. And after they go to the shipper, you have to always provide updates, because if you don't provide, updates, for example, when the driver has arrived at the shipper, that one, it will be like a violation, and you have to tell the broker if there's a problem, or if you are late, if you arrive early and you are waiting for the load, you may find the load is not late, you are waiting. And so the broker should know through the updates in case there's going to be a detention, so that you can get paid. So finally, when you go, your driver go off the load, they have to make sure they are given a document which says they have dropped the load. It's usually called the BOD, the proof of delivery. And that's the one he has to send you to the office to use when you are preparing your invoice to get paid. So when you prepare your invoices, the way you set up your company, if you are getting paid through a factoring company, you send the invoices to the factoring company and they process and pay you. But if you are sending direct to the broker, then you have to invoice them, attach all the paperwork, and you have to wait. It's usually a duration they have. You have to wait for them to pay you back, and that's it. As simple as that. So I hope guys who are new out there, if you have a question, let me know. Leave your comment below this video. But I hope like these little tips, they can help you to get started with your company. I wish you good luck, guys. And don't forget, if you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe and share my videos. Have a good day, and hopefully I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.